share with you 11 reasons why you should weed around your fish farm, because these are very essential for the success of your fish farm. When you have weed growing around your fish pond or your fish farm, there are a lot of consequences and hazard to that. So I will tell you 11 of them, and because of those reasons, you should always weed around your farm. The first thing has to do with prevention of predators. Predators are living organisms that feed on fish. They could be birds, mammals, reptiles, like snakes, to go around your pond. It serves as a hidden place or hiding place for such predators. So they'll hide under the weed and always eat or consume your fish, and you are going to lose that fish. So this is one of the reasons why you should weed around your fish farm. The second reason why you must weed around your fish farm is it increases accessibility of your farm. When you come to your fish farm, in order to have maintenance or to keep your normal duties, and there are weeds around, it becomes difficult and disturbing. And as part of your checkups, there are times the fish jump out, especially the pond. When the water is filled to the maximum, sometimes the fish jump out. So if the place is clear, when the fish jumps out and it's still alive, and you happen to chance it, you can pick it back in the pond. But situation where the place is bushy, a lot of grasses or bush around, a fish may even jump out and you're even around and you don't know until the fish die. So when you do that, you make your farm accessible, and also moving around your pond, checking up things and keeping maintenance is easy. And it rains, the water flows easily without any hindrances. But if the place is bushy, there are a lot of grasses, and when it rains, the roots and the stems of the grass may be trying to protect the water from flowing. And you know water, it will surely find its way, and for that matter, it's likely to run through where you would not want it to run through, and can cause flood and also cause erosion in your farm. So making sure that you weed around your farm makes it very easy for water to flow through. If the weeds are around, it serves as hidden places for pests, or for instance, mosquitoes and other insects that can harm your fish and even you as human. For instance, your health is very important, and all know these places serve as breeding places for mosquitoes. So when there are a lot of mosquitoes there, the farmer, they will bite you and you get malaria. And the farm and the fish as well, there are insects that also feed on the smaller fish, so they can also go inside the pond and then try to eat the fish or even bite them. So these are the reasons you should make sure that you weed around your farm. It's bushy, and if you are growing other crops, essential crops, like we have few tomatoes around here where we water our fish water with it. Now the wheat and those crops will be competing for nutrient in the soil, and for that competition, it's not going to help you because you are not interested in the win. You are interested in your crops to grow. So clearing the wheat, leaving the crops to grow, is very important for you. Now the tip we have to do with prevention of structural damage. If you say structural damage, the plants or the bush, as it is growing, some of the roots can go inside the pond and cause damage or crack them. Yes, if you are using plastic or whatever pond, some of the weeds can crack them. To crack or to damage the pond. If you know, there's a tube that we call false yam. It is also a tube. When it germinates, it has a big tube under, and that tube expands, and it is very strong. And even sometimes it penetrates through concrete floor. Yes. So when you don't clear these things, and it happens to be under your pond or closer to your pond, it can crack your pond and cause leakages. So make sure that you uproot all of them and all the grasses around. The second reason has to do with prevention of fire hazard. When the wind is blowing and the grass is dry, for instance, we are in the Harmattan season, and very soon the wind will dry and bushfire will take over all over. Now, if you don't clear your weeds and it dries, and there happen to be fire outbreak, and the wind catch fire, you know the damage it will cause you. Even if you are using concrete pond, it's even better. But if you are using a tapway pond like ours, or you are using plastic, or any pond that can easily melt with fire, and the bush is around and it is burning, you know what is going to happen to your farm. So the earlier the better. As the saying goes, prevention is better than cure. So when you weed around your farm early and prevent the bushfire, it's going to help you tremendously. It has to do with improved aesthetic. It makes your farm dirty and look not neat. So when visitors visit your farm, you will not find them have a lot of grasses around where they might not even know or will not like the place. But when you clear around and clear all the weeds and the place is looking nicer, yes, when people visit your farm, it will be looking attractive and beautiful. And you yourself will find it as such. So clearing around your bush, clearing the bush around your farm is very important. The next one has to do with enhanced airflow. Yes, as the wind is blowing or air is blowing, it's also adding or increasing the oxygen in the fish pond. Situation where the place is very bushy, strong and tall grasses all over. When the wind is coming, the bush will be protecting the wind or preventing the wind from accessing the fish pond. And therefore, the oxygen in the pond will not be adequate because some of the natural oxygen has been prevented to enter the pond by the weed. So make sure that you weed around your fish pond. It's easier monitoring and security. When you clear around, you are able to monitor what is happening in your pond. Like I said earlier, when the fish jumps out, you can be able to see. Also, thieves can hide around the bush and steal your fish, because if they are in the bush and somebody is afar, the person cannot see them. Even you yourself, you cannot see them. But if the place is very clear and there's no bush around, anyone who comes closer to the pond, everybody will see it. So these are security reasons. So preventing them means that clearing the bush so that nobody can hide there to cause damage to your farm. Reduction of organic waste. Organic waste in the sense that when the grasses are growing, especially if you're using the earthen pond, and the roots are entering the pond, it's decaying and decomposing, or the grass or the weed dry or die in the pond, it causes decay and decompose, and it adds more organic nutrient to the pond. And that means that algae will be growing, and that decayed leaves or decayed crops will also cause more hazard by increasing the depth of the water and making also competing or taking off the oxygen in the pond. So if you are able to manage the wheat very well, clear around and make sure everything is all right, it means that you are going to have a long way of having nicer benefits of your farm. So these are the 11 reasons why you must clear around your fish pond for essential success. If you found value in the video, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. And like I always tell you, this page is all about sharing fish farming tips. Either you're a seasonal fish farmer or you're a beginner, this channel is going to help you. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Abdulaziz Issa.